Okay, hi. So I'm Cassidy, and I'm living in a homestay. But before I came, I really didn't know what to expect about my living situations. So I'm just going to give you guys a peek as to, or an example as to what you'd be living in. So there, you'd have a desk that usually comes with your homestay, and then you get a bed, your bedside table, and your laundry hamper, your drawers, your closet, and a little place to put your suitcases until you need them when you go home. And that's about it. So that's, I guess, all you need to know, and that's what you need to expect.
I wanted to have more of a connection with the local people and with the culture, and I think by staying in a homestay you have a lot of opportunities available to you that you might not otherwise. Like, I am going to a wedding this weekend with my family, and I've gone to church with them, and I've learned how to cook Botswana meals like moroho and pap and papadas and fat cakes. So I feel like I've definitely gotten more of a meaningful experience.
So I chose to do a homestay because I've always been really close with my family, and and like Ellie said, I've never really been away from home for this long. So choosing to do a homestay was really nice because I have a family to come home to at the end of the day, and they make me feel really special and welcome and involved in something more than just doing school here. So yeah, and also it's a great way to get introduced to the culture.
My favorite part about being in a homestay is, I guess, just coming home to people who are happy to see me every day. My home mom is a very positive person. She's always smiling, always bouncing and happy, and it's just awesome to come home and have her be like, "Dumela ma!" every time I come in the door.
So my favorite part about being in a homestay is the fact that I feel included in such a tight-knit family unit. I mean, I help my little brother with his homework all the time, and my little sister taught me how to cook cool Botswana foods, so now I have that to take back with me. And I feel like overall I'm just getting such a more in-depth, like, cultural understanding, and I feel like I wouldn't get that unless I was living with a family.
Since I've been here, I've definitely learned how to be more patient. I think because there's a language barrier here, they know English, but you still have to be patient with explaining what you're gonna do or what you want, and it's also helped me to be more patient in UB and also in other parts of Gaborone that I wouldn't have learned if I practiced talking to family members at home.
Okay, so what I've learned from being in the homestay is that you have to be open, you have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone. It's okay to try new things out.
That's true. Laugh until we think we're down, barefoot on the summer night. Never could be sweeter than with
I guess the biggest adjustment that I've had to make while being in a homestay is having to report back and being responsible to my family. Back home I've never had a curfew, I've never been monitored as to what time I come in and out of the house, and for safety reasons they don't want me coming back too late at night because there's a lot more crime here than where I am from back home. And so it's been a big change getting used to having to let people know where I am at all times and where I'm going for the weekend and how late I'll be out and things like that.
I think the hardest adjustment for me was adjusting from a college setting or from living on my own to living with a family, because living with this family, especially in this country, I have to keep in mind of the time coming home, letting them know when I'm coming home, and it was good though, because they would worry if ever I wasn't home at a certain time.
Yes, I do.
Well, there's something I never told you about that, right?
What did you tell me?
While you were sitting in the back seat smoking a cigarette you thought was gonna be your last, I was falling deep, deep, deep.
Okay, so one word of advice I have for future homestaying people, students, is just be open. Be open and willing to try new things out. It's gonna be different from your family and your culture back home, but show your family that you care. Show them that you're willing to try new things out, because that's why you picked the homestay, because you want to be out of your comfort zone.
So my one word of advice to potential homestayers, or really to anyone coming to Botswana, is to be flexible and be able to adapt, because things won't always go the way you expect them to, and that's okay. And I'm not saying don't have expectations, but be able to adjust those expectations when need be. And as long as you're open-minded and are able to go with the flow, you'll have a great time here.
Who has taught me how to cook some beautiful Botswana food. Say hi. And so yeah, we slave away in the kitchen every day, cooking and cooking. I'm just chopping. You want to see what we're cooking?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So I'm chopping tomatoes right now. Right there. And over here we're cooking some gravy and some pasta.
And some chickens in the microwave.
What are you doing, Kelly?
Hi! Well, I just hand washed the laundry that was in my bathroom, and now I'm just hanging them to dry.
So you're saying we don't get dryers here in the homestays?
Not in this homestay, you don't. But it's taught me a lot of good cleaning habits. I mean, I feel like it's better to dry it like this anyways.
Yeah, it saves electricity.
Definitely.
Hi, Yuma.
Hi. Hey, Kev.
What's up?
Can you please help me with my homework?
Sure. Let's go. So this is my little brother, Kuko, which means respect. And I'm going to go help him with his homework, which I usually do. It's nice because in return he helps me with my Setswana. Okay. Which one?
This one. This one.
Taku! Get you! Oh!